What I'd like you to do is get into a very comfortable posture, because this meditation is going to last about a half hour or so. You may do this sitting comfortably in your chair if you wish, but it also provides an opportunity to lie down if you think that would be more comfortable, on a yoga mat or your bed or a couch or the floor. If you think cushions will help, go ahead and use them, perhaps behind your head or under your knees. You may also want to have a blanket nearby, as people sometimes find they cool down during this meditation. The posture that's often used for the body scan is lying on your back, with your arms resting at your sides, palms up, if that's comfortable for you. If it's not, just rest them somewhere where they can feel the most comfortable, maybe placing them on your belly or on your chest. Your legs can be straight, or you can bend them, especially if you have issues with your lower back and you want to take some pressure off of your back. Just maybe tuck some cushions behind your knees. If you stretch your legs out straight, just let the feet sort of fall gently to the sides with the toes pointing out slightly. The reason this posture is used is because you don't have to contract any of your muscles, so you can simply let go. Once you've found a posture that feels comfortable to you, you may want to take your glasses off, loosen your clothing. If you're sitting in a chair, just lean back in the chair and allow it to support you as much as you can. This is the time to seek the most comfortable posture that you can. And as we do the meditation, if you feel you need to move or adjust your position to be more comfortable, I encourage you to do so. Whatever helps you to feel the most relaxed. I want to begin this body scan practice by reminding you that mindfulness is simply about allowing things to be as they are. So just setting aside any ideas about personal development or self-improvement. In fact, set aside any ideas or desires to achieve anything at all. One of the secrets of meditation is when you let go of the desire, the will to achieve a certain outcome, then it becomes a lot easier. It becomes less of a battle and more of a joy, a welcoming of whatever comes up. So allowing and accepting things to be just as they are. And also, the other thing to keep in mind is, as we've been saying in this program, mindfulness works well when you also bring with it the quality of warmth, of kindness, compassion, and one of the ways of cultivating that is with a gentle smile. So from time to time, whenever you wish, or whenever it feels natural to you, you can experiment with having a gentle smile. And I'll also remind you from time to time as you become aware of certain parts of the body. And that's particularly important when your mind wanders, as it will from time to time, especially if you've had a busy day or you have a busy day coming up and a lot's been going on, or you're not used to this kind of practice. The mind does tend to jump about from place to place, and the idea is to use that same kind attitude to your mind, to make your mind your friend as well. So, meeting it with kindness and understanding, there's a reason why it's thinking about all this other stuff. It probably wants you to pay attention to one thing or another, and you can just let the mind know, thank you, but maybe not now, in a gentle way. You can always come back to it later if you like. If you bring that gentle attitude to the wandering mind, it helps to cultivate a mindful awareness of your bodily sensations. So, having your eyes closed, if that feels okay, but if not, you can have them gently open, Or if you're feeling very sleepy and you want to try to ensure that you won't fall asleep, you can experiment with keeping them open or opening them from time to time. This is one of the challenges that come up for people in the body scan. And if you do find yourself falling asleep, there's no need to fight it too much. Just have this sense of letting go, of allowing things to be. In a sense, it's a good sign. It says that you're relaxing, you're letting go, you're letting things be. For whatever reason, your body feels tired and it's falling asleep, so let it be for the time being. So when you're ready, starting with a few deeper in and out breaths, breathing in deeply, allowing the breath to fully enter your lungs, and breathing out slowly. And as you breathe out, having a sense of sinking a little deeper into the chair or couch or floor or bed. Having a sense of letting go and allowing the surface that you're sitting or lying on to fully support your body. So breathing in deeply and breathing out slowly, just to begin with, if this feels right for you. And as you breathe out, having this sense of letting go and sinking down. Good. Now noticing what effect that had. And now just allowing your breath to find its natural rhythm, maybe slightly shallower or maybe deeper. But allow the body to breathe itself, something it does all day, all your life, day and night. So just letting it do its thing. And see if you can just watch or be aware of the process of breathing. You know when you're breathing in, and you know when you're breathing out. So there's that sense, there's that awareness. So you're cultivating that awareness. Resting your present moment attention just gently on the breathing. Letting it softly rest on the breath like a butterfly would softly rest on a flower. That soft image may convey that quality of warmth, of kindness toward your body, toward your own breathing, which you are fully allowed to do. This is a time for you. This is a time for you to cultivate this mindful awareness with this quality of care, using the gentle smile if that feels helpful to you. So now, when you're ready, moving your attention from your breathing all the way down your body, down both legs, all the way down to both of your feet, and particularly to the toes of your feet. I want you to notice and see if you can feel your toes. And notice if there's any sensation there. They may feel cool or warm, or maybe there's no sensation at all. And if there's no sensation, that's absolutely fine. Just allowing whatever happens as you move your awareness through your body. And meeting that mindful awareness with that feeling of warmth or care, whatever that means for you. Taking your time. And now spreading your awareness from the toes to the soles of your feet. Perhaps noticing the weight of the heels against the ground. Noticing what you can feel, using the mindful awareness, the present moment awareness, to become aware of what's there and then sending down that feeling of warmth and of kindness. And noticing if the sensations change, if perhaps the muscles relax a bit. That's something that happens when you combine this mindfulness with kindfulness. And then moving around to the upper side of the feet. All the muscles and the bones and the tendons, all the way up to your ankle, the connection between your feet and the rest of your legs. How does that feel? To attend to this intricate design. Noticing the sensations and staying with them moment by moment. And using this quality of kindness, of warmth and affection to increase that sensation of pleasure, of joy, as you maintain your awareness on your body. And as it becomes more enjoyable to you, you'll probably find it less likely to find your mind wandering because your mind is enjoying the experience. But again, if the mind does wander, that is perfectly okay. Just notice the wandering mind with a gentle smile and return your attention to what we're doing. And now, when you're ready, moving your attention to the lower part of your legs, your calf muscles, your shins, the inside and outside of that part of your body. Maybe you can feel the touch, the gentle touch of your clothes against the skin. Maybe you're feeling an itch or some tension. Be careful with your attention and try to notice the subtleties. But remember to adjust your efforts, so not trying too hard. This is more about allowing the sensations to come to you rather than you reaching out and trying hard to pay attention. The mindfulness naturally grows with the stillness. And now moving your attention up to your knees, your kneecaps, the underside of the knee, this complex, beautiful mechanism. For some people there's pain or difficulty here. If that's the case for you, then it's really important to bring that kindly awareness, that sense of affection. It does have a certain healing quality to it. Resting your attention on your knees for a few more moments. And then, when you're ready, guiding your attention to the upper part of your legs, your thighs above, your hamstrings underneath. Just notice, what do these muscles feel like? Are they tensed up? Is there a sense of tightness there? And as you become mindful of them and bring that compassion toward the sensations in your legs, is there any sense of relaxation perhaps? Or do they become tighter? Just noticing what happens for you. There's no right, no wrong, no good or bad. Whatever your experience is correct. And if you're finding your mind is wandering off a lot, that's absolutely okay. Just noticing that, giving some attention to the mind and to the thought that it's getting caught up with. And see if you can bring this kindfulness to your mind. And with time, you'll find it slows down a bit and is interested in coming back to the sensations in the body because it's a pleasant experience. So now when you're ready, gently moving your attention from the area of the legs, the muscles and the bones and all the sensations of the legs. Gently moving your attention to the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, all the delicate organs in this part of your body. Again, just bringing this kindly awareness, noticing if there are any tensions there, bringing a soft awareness to see if those tensions release. Remember, you're in charge, you're in control, and if anything doesn't feel quite right for you, then moving your attention somewhere else, maybe your feet, or maybe your breathing. It's entirely up to you. I'm just offering some guidance and some support. Ultimately, it's about you doing what's right for you. That is much more important than following my instructions and what I'm saying. Trusting your own intuition. So if it feels all right, bringing this soft awareness to the hips and pelvis area, and perhaps smiling toward this part of the body. And when you're ready, moving your attention up to the area of your lower back. We don't often give this part of our body much attention at all, so seeing if you can really notice it, and if there's some pain or discomfort or tension there for you. Now's your chance to bring this more gentle awareness, this friendly, caring awareness, to this part of your body. And if that doesn't make sense to you, just noticing the present moment awareness, just noticing the sensations. With practice, you'll get the hang of it. You may be able to notice the gentle movement in the lower back as you breathe in and out. Gently bringing your attention back each time it wanders. Now moving your attention to your belly, your lower abdomen. Sometimes judgments come up here, and maybe you can feel certain emotions. This part of your body is the seat of various emotions. It can be quite soothing to bring mindfulness to these emotions, especially if you can bring this again with this quality of care, of compassion, of understanding to your emotions. So it's entirely up to you, but if it feels right, then cultivating that form of awareness. Allowing the emotions to perhaps gently flower and then pass away. And you may also be able to feel your breathing in this part of your body, this very delicate part of your body around the solar plexus area, your belly area, your lower abdomen. See if you can feel this gentle breath as it enters and leaves your body, the expansion and the contraction. Soft awareness. And now when you're ready, allow these sensations to pass along and moving your intention gradually up the torso to the mid and upper part of the back, noticing what those sensations feel like. Again, if you can, without judgment, just feeling the sensations as they are. And around the front of your body, the area of the chest, rib cage, which rises and falls perhaps as you breathe. You may be able to feel your heart beating. Maybe just reflecting for a few moments on all those vital organs functioning for your health and well-being within the rib cage. Perhaps just pause for a moment and just be grateful for that. You're alive, you're breathing. There's far more right with you than wrong with you. And again, this is another seat of emotions, and if it feels right for you, Just turning your attention gently to those emotions with kindly, mindful awareness, and maybe even gently smiling with your face, maybe even with your eyes, toward these emotions, no matter what they might be. Because they're there for a reason, and we don't need to classify them as good or bad, but just allow them to be, with care. Give them permission to express themselves using your mindful awareness, if that feels okay for you. And if you want to experiment with this a bit, you may want to place one of your hands on your heart, and just noticing the effect of that. The feeling of warmth of your hand upon your heart, and that sometimes can enhance your feelings of care, your sense of kindness toward the sensations in that part of your body, particularly if there are any emotions coming up. Just think of it as an interesting experiment, a little thing to try. And then when you're ready, taking perhaps a slightly deeper breath into the area of the chest, and then slowly, smoothly breathing out. And then maybe placing your hand by your side or leaving it there, whatever feels right for you. As we continue up to the shoulder area, noticing the sensations in the shoulders. And often, if you've got lots of responsibilities or challenges, sometimes it can be really tense, as if you're holding up the challenges of the world. So noticing the sensations in your shoulders, and if they're tense. Combining this mindful awareness with a compassionate attitude, and see if this warm awareness can help to relieve that tension. Maybe imagining that you can breathe into this part of the body, if that works for you. Noticing if there's any change in those sensations, such as a sense of letting go. Taking your time, step by step, and then just letting sensations be. So rather than getting too fixated on trying to change things, just allowing the sensations to be. As we move the awareness down the upper arms, slowly down the upper arms toward the elbows, and now continuing to move your mindful awareness down to your lower arms, the sensations in the skin, the muscles, the tendons, up through your wrists and gently through the palms of your hands, all the way into the fingers and the thumbs. Noticing for a few moments what your hands feel like, the inside of your hands, the back of your hands, and then slowly moving your attention back up again, up through the arms, noticing if there's any sense of release or of letting go. Bringing this kindly awareness back through the shoulders, up through the back and the front of the neck. And then up into your face. And just relaxing your face as best you can. Maybe beginning with your forehead, your eyelids and eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, noticing any tension in the jaw and perhaps releasing that by opening and closing it if you wish. Maybe go inside your mouth to your tongue, your teeth, to the sides of your face. And see if you can go under the skin into the muscles of your face. You may not have ever felt your face that way, but just seeing the effect of that around to your ears and the sounds that are entering your ears, and then to one of the most important organs, the brain. Just being aware that your brain is there, housed in the skull. Whether or not you can feel the sensations is another thing, but just that presence, that sense that the brain is there. And why not send the brain a little bit of mindfulness with kindness and compassion as it works very hard for you day and night? So this is an opportunity to give back, to be mindful and grateful, and to give some kindness to your own brain. And then finally around to the top of your head, to the back of your head, to the top of your scalp. And now taking 1 or 2 deep breaths, if that feels right for you, with a little gentle smile upon your face, and just notice how your whole body feels, having been mindful, together with compassion. How has it felt for you to feel the body in this way? How does your body feel at this moment? It may or may not feel great, and there may be different sensations in different parts of the body. Just having a sense of the body as a whole. And maybe just for these last few moments, maybe the last 30 seconds or so, just resting in this presence, this sense of your body as a whole. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve, just this sense of being. See if you can smile into this experience of just being. Well done for practicing this body scan experience. And before you get up, just taking a few moments to notice how you're feeling right now. Really taking a few moments to notice how you're feeling. And noticing what effect putting in the time to practice this meditation has had on you. Make a connection in your mind between how you feel and your meditation. And if you feel good or pleasant or it worked for you in some way, then notice what you did to achieve that, what attitude you brought. And if you don't feel good, there's still an opportunity for you to learn. It doesn't mean it's wrong or bad, it's just the experience you're having right now. So just noticing and using it as a learning opportunity. So now when you're ready, take your time and gently bring this exercise to a close. Maybe open your eyes when you're ready. If you've been lying down, rather than getting up straight away, some people like to lie on their side for a little bit. You might want to wiggle your toes or your fingers. And maybe your body just needs a nice stretch, and if that's the case, then feel free to do so. Like a cat, maybe. Thank you.